Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Z Kakarots. Today we're going to be transferring over to the free HD version of the game. Yes, this HD upgrade is 100% free if you already have the original Kakarot game purchased. I'm just happy that this is finally here because it's been about 2 whole years ever since PlayStation and Xbox got their next-gen upgrades. So it's about time that the Steam/PC version of the game is getting its respective quality of life improvements, such as graphical upgrades, loading time speed improvements, and rendering times. We're going to go ahead and showcase everything in today's video, so without further ado, please make sure to drop a like, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into it. So right here, we have the transfer save data, something similar to PlayStation and Xbox upgrades. As soon as we boot up the game, it's going to act as if you're playing it for the very first time. You have to transfer over your data from the original game over to the HD version. So let's go ahead and do all that. Checking save data for DBZ Kakarot original game. Save data found. Commence save data transfer. Let's go! This might take a while, maybe not. All that is completed. So now we have our proper save data. Yeah! So let's just jump right into the gameplay. Let's see how fast the loading times are now. Oh, I'm hearing some notifications. I'm not sure if they're popping up on screen, maybe not, but I'm seeing them. Oh, I'm unlocking all my achievements or trophies, whatever they're called over here on Steam. And here it is! Let's go! DBZ Kakarot HD. The grass flowing in the wind. We got the Mother Nature breathing over here, the trees. This is very cool, man. Now, if I recall correctly, Kakarot on the Steam version already, had the 60 FPS or 120 FPS, just depending on how strong your PC and monitors are. But going over here real quick, oh my gosh. Everything is pretty smooth. Look at that. They went ahead and updated like these flower patches. The water quality, it's a lot more clearer. It looks more pure. You know what I mean? Again, it's just going to be something similar to the PlayStation and Xbox upgrades, but it's just now over here for the Steam. So we're going to go ahead and perform some different battles, but the reason why I was mainly looking forward to this is because, as we all know, I like to play DBZ Kakarot with mods. So transforming into Blue Kaioken, Ultra Instinct, UI Sign, and playing as Vegeta with Ultra Ego with the new and improved speed of the overall game and just the environmental graphic improvements. It's going to be great, right? So loading into the game wasn't that bad. It was pretty fast. I mean, I haven't necessarily played the original Kakarot for a while. Probably should have started off with that first, just to do this small comparison, but it is what it is. Oh, actually, so when you're hovering over the Steam page and you click play, it actually gives you the option to play the original Kakarot game or this HD version. So you can switch between the two. Isn't that epic? I think you can also do that on the PlayStation. You could either play the PS4 or PS5 version of the game. So it's kind of cool how they just give us the options, because I will be doing this comparison video later on in the future. So let's go over here and fight some henchmen, and then we'll go over to the boss battles and then check out the different locations. My favorite locations in the entire DBZ Kakarot worlds are going to be the maps with like water in the background. The glacier iceberg stage is pretty stunning, right? So in terms of like the character models, the supers, animations, I think all of those are going to be the same. This upgrade is just mainly focusing on the environments, right, in the background, the speed times, and all that good stuff. So when we witness the cutscenes from the story missions, I think all those are going to be the same. It could be totally wrong. This is why I'm going to be dropping that comparison video later on. I should probably transform into all my forms here as well. So let's actually teleport over to different areas. I kind of forgot how to play the game. I didn't know how to activate the compass This one over here, Blake Bog. This is just scenic in my personal opinion. The views with the trees and the lake, it's just 10 out of 10 if you ask me. And here it is. Go ahead and drop down. Yep. I'm liking this. This is a true upgrade because I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with Xenoverse 2. Right? We got the PS4 and then they did the next gen upgrades with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. That looks the same. The only thing different, I believe, is they added grass flowing in the wind on the pod landing stage, and that's about it. But over here, Deep Sea Kakarot. This is a proper upgrade, man. Dude, the reflection. I'm not even sure if HDR is active. I don't think it is. Wait, does DBZ Kakarot even supports HDR? Not sure, but the details over the trees. Look at that, man. We're inspecting everything over here. This is the coolest in my personal opinion. When we have a little bit of everything. The water, the sun gleaming down, casting shadows thanks to the trees. You see in this. Top tier quality, man. I know I've said that like 100 times in this video already, but it's just the truth. I know some people probably don't necessarily care about this upgrade, which to each to own, that's totally fine. When we fly around like this, yeah, you can't necessarily see all the intricate small details, right? But let's go over here, over to the Rocky Mountain. This is like the only location that seems to be the same, because they actually dropped the HD official trailer, and they did this before and after with the rocky environment, and I was like, wait, there's no difference with this location here. But it's just like this area only. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't this glorious? With the water, the creek down there in between the mountains. Yeah, and look, the depth of field, how we can just look all the way down there. Ah, Cybermen ruining everything. All right, let's go ahead and transform into Super Saiyan. Yeah, again, all this seems to be the same in terms of the quality. Super Saiyan God and Blue going up against a golden Cyberman. Bro has been training with Frieza apparently. Oh, these guys are actually strong. Oh yeah, this is end game, so they're going to be level 240, 250. Transcendent Kamehameha. That's the coolest move in the entire game. Oh, that wasn't the final opponent. Weave. Once more. Oh, he lunged directly into that. Woo! With the out of space super finish right there. Obviously, this game was already in HD before this upgrade. For the PlayStation and Xbox, it was the next gen upgrade. But for PC, it doesn't necessarily classify as next generation, I guess. So they're just calling it HD upgrade, which doesn't necessarily make too much sense because, again, the original game you could have played in 720p, 1080p, and even 4K, which all those resolutions do count as HD, right? It's just the title of the update itself. Let's see how fast the loading time is when we go over to the Frieza DLC. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 seconds. I did start a little bit late, so maybe 8 seconds. Not too bad. It also depends on how strong your PC is. But we're going to go ahead and replay the Super Saiyan Blue versus Golden Frieza mission, just because that's the coolest one.
You're both here. Excellent.
We got some in-game cutscenes.
Let's get right into it while it's all still fresh in my mind.
This is the parts where they're going to be transforming into Super Saiyan Blue for the very first time.
The time has come to find out if you've actually attained a power that goes beyond a god, Kakarot.
So let's just see how fluid and smooth everything is.
I very much look forward to seeing the fruits of your labor, gentlemen.
Let's go, Whis! Bro, think he can defeat 2 Super Saiyan Blues at the same time? Nah, he's crazy. Look at that. Already with the cinematic combos. Yeah. Hold on. This. Transcendent Kamehameha. One-shot KO. Oh, it was like a clash. Hey, only the power of blue can clash with an angel warrior.
I'm superior here.
Alright, Vegeta, calm down.
I don't share Kakarot's taste for forgiveness.
Finally made it over to the Golden Frieza battles, and I'm enjoying this update so far. Everything's playing smoothly. The cutscenes did not necessarily all stuttery like how they somewhat were before. Everything is just loading in extremely fast. Again, going back to rendering times and all that good stuff. Yeah, very solid update if you ask me. Frieza just doesn't stand a chance. Max level versus his level? Nah.
I'll reduce you to nothing but dust.
Give up already. You have no hope of beating me.
The mighty Frieza will not succumb to the likes of you, Vegeta! Nothing liquid I've done with you! What? You? Impossible!
What happened to the cutscene? Everything's all blurry. Vegeta's too powerful, I guess. This is going to be one of those pre-rendered videos, right? You see how the quality changed from the more of the in-game models to these ones over here. The quality of the screen just changes immensely as well. I think these ones are stuck at 720 or 1080p, right? While the normal in-game cutscenes, like the one we just saw, however, it was a bit blurry. Those are going to be the better quality ones, even though these ones right here are better quality in terms of the overall appearance, but not just the resolution, right? The resolution is a bit lower, if that made any sense. The water is very different from the original game. Look at that. Kind of forgot how it looked like from the PlayStation. Anyway, final showdown. Frieza versus Goku. Hey, this time around the cutscene is not necessarily all blurry. Don't know why it was like that for the first part of it. But we've technically already seen this, so let's skip it and just cut straight to the ultimate finisher move. This is what I wanted to see. I'm also playing under 1080p right now. I don't think I mentioned that. So I could obviously go up to 4K, but just for today's video, playing in 1080, and it's still good, the quality, right? Everything about it. Boom! We're going to get hit by that just to get all the cutscenes in, the animations, dodge that, and full power! I have super armor, right? I think I do. But I just completely missed. And dodge all these. Yeah! That means nothing to me, Frieza! Boom! Alright, he can't take any more damage. We're just waiting for him to power up. And then we'll go ahead and activate that one scene. This is like one of the coolest startups just because they both go at it. They start clashing. You just have to keep pressing the circle preset. Come on, Frieza, recover already. There it is. He's raging now.
I will not lose to the likes of
Boom! Follow through! Ultimate finisher! Shoryuken! That was glorious, man. Just wanted to go over the HD upgrade. Real quick, going over here. Let's see if they implemented the rainbow. Yep, I see it right there. That's not in the original game. Look at this, man. Scenic views, scenic views. I like how you can now see through the water, which I think that's how it was like in the original game as well, but it's just overall better over here, my personal opinion. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this HD upgrade. Do you think this is cool, or maybe you don't necessarily care about it? Let me know down below in comments. I think it's epic. Look at that. Let's go ahead and jump down. Yeah, man. Woohoo! Boom! Oh yeah, the underwater environment. Loki forgot to showcase a little bit of this. This is why I like open world games, man. Just get to explore for 24/7. Anyway, this is it for today's video. Thank you guys for the immense support, as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace!